Hello, and welcome to The Dating Factor. I'm Kimberly Hawthorne, your dating coach. I know how hard and difficult it can be sometimes out here trying to date and find your special someone. I too have been that person, and it's so hard sometimes when you're out there and you're thinking you're doing all the right things in order to find the right person. But I want to say something. Let's keep the first thing first. And the first thing is, let's look inside and figure out what it is we can fix before we move on in this journey. And this is a part of our journey. So I'm going to ask that everybody get a journal. It doesn't have to be anything really special. I like to make sure that things are special. You can go to a store that sells material books with leather or fabric or something like that. And that can be your special the dating factor or dating journal. Keep that journal, and that journal should be updated every single day. And I'm going to be here every single day with you, giving you pointers on what to do. And I want to hear from you. So go ahead and send in questions to me. I'm going to give you my email address. That email address is Kimberly_Hawthorne007@yahoo.com. That is my email address, and you'll be able to send me different questions that you might have, or you can go to Facebook and you can like the page, and you can also send me messages in the inbox, and it'll be personal and no one else will see them. And you can send me questions about what it is what kind of dating problems that you're having, or just maybe you haven't started dating yet, but maybe you are wanting to date and you just need to get started and you want some help. I would be happy to help you, and I promise you we're going to get some results together. So go ahead and go to the Facebook, and you can find it at thedatingfactor.blogspot.com. And it should pop up when you type in The Dating Factor, but if it doesn't, type in thedatingfactor.blogspot.com. And that's also the website to the internet blog as well. So there's a Facebook blog and an internet blog. And then there's me here right now speaking with you on YouTube. So you'll be able to get me in 3 different places. So, but every single day I'm going to go ahead and I should be here giving you some insight and direction on dating and mating and different problems and crazy dates and all kinds of things that happen out there in this world when we're dating and we're trying to meet somebody. But first I'm going to say, let's go back to what I was saying about the journal. So you want to have your journal ready, and you want to be prepared. So you can use that journal when I'm coming to you every single week. And putting down things that are very important to you about dating and the things that it is that you want to accomplish and get out of your relationships. So the first thing, it should be, who am I? What is it that I want from a relationship right now? And write those things down. And write, so important too. Also, are you happy with where you are with your work? Do you feel like you need to lose some weight? These are all personal things that affect our mood and affect how we feel about ourselves. And it also affects the energy that we draw in from other people. So it's really important that we go and we take care of ourselves, that we're eating healthy, that we're, because if you want somebody who's slamming, guess what? You got to be slamming too. So you got to bring something to the pot. So you want to go ahead, you want to hit the gym, you want to make it count, you want to eat right, because when you eat right, it makes all the difference in the world. And it just helps the way you feel. And you present yourself a different way too. When you walk in a room, your head is up and you feel like a winner. And that's important. So in regards to that part, so we know we need to keep a journal. So once we've looked inside and we know who we are, or if we have some pain, heartbreak, all those things can keep us from getting to where we want to be in relationships that we want to be in. So if you have some pain or some, just some sorrows that, that are just keeping you down, I understand that. It's important that you go out and get yourself a good therapist, and that you see that therapist so they can help you get to a level of, of health, so that you're mentally and emotionally ready for that new person that God wants to bless you with. So first, let's go ahead and do that. So let's make a list. I hope we're making a list of things we need. So we do need to make a list. So make sure you get your journal and make sure you're making a list of things that we're talking about. And I'm sure you can play this over again if you miss some things. So I, I understand the dating dilemma. So, it's not just important. I want to talk about something that's kind of been bothering me. So it's not, I need women to know, and I need men to know as well too, that it's not just important for men to be happy, because people will talk all day long about, oh, the man needs this and the man needs that. Well, the woman needs things and the woman needs, that, this and that as well. The woman needs to be catered to, just like the man needs to be catered to. Obviously, a man needs to be catered to in a different way in some cases than a woman. But we have to somewhat be equally yoked with each other, because when one side is getting something and the other side is not getting it, somebody's not going to be happy. So mostly what that's called, folks, is communication. So once you have communication, then we're in a good place. So the man and the woman need to be talking to each other all the time, about how we feel and what it is that we want out of life. You can't keep it. It's not a secret. If somebody is not wanting to share with you, then they really don't want to be with you. They don't. Also, I want to take it to a place of what I want to call dating 101. So, dating 101. Things that women should not be doing. What you shouldn't be doing, you shouldn't be walking across the room trying to talk to men, because that's not a good idea. Walking across the room, you take something away from a man, and let's let a man be a man. Surely you're a beautiful woman, and if you are attracted to a certain guy, there's ways to get him to know that you noticed him, and that's great. But you walking across the room for him, I think that's a bad idea. So let's hold off on that. Let's let him, maybe we can walk past him, and then at least we know then that he's interested in us. But going across the room and, to speak to him and say, hi, I saw you and I thought you were great. No, let him do that. You leave that up to him. I think that he can handle it. And then after that, if he does say something to you, great. If he doesn't, keep it moving. There's somebody else who's going to think that you're fabulous, and that means that he did not catch it. Also, in regards to just basic social norms, I don't think that it's important for a woman to want to pay for things as well either. I think that it makes more sense to let that man pay for your meal or whatever it is that you're doing, because he is the man, and I think in that sense that a more traditional way. And I think that being traditional is nothing wrong with tradition. And I say don't mess with tradition. So let him pay for your meal and your drinks and all those kind of things. Even if you just met the guy and he wants, to talk to you and stuff, the proper thing for him to do is to offer you a drink. Otherwise, I would tell him scram and get lost. Because if he's talking to you and you could be talking to somebody else, but he doesn't offer to buy you a drink or anything, I just think that's just plain old rude. So you should talk to somebody else at that point and kind of keep it moving. That was today's lesson for Dating 101. There'll be other Dating 101 sessions. This was our first one, and I'm really looking forward to us making some strides in your dating relationships. We're going to talk about a whole bunch of different topics of getting to where you want to be. I want to hear from you guys again at www.thedatingfactor.blogspot.com. And also you can send me personal emails on the Facebook, thedatingfactor.blogspot.com on Facebook. And you will be able to find me there, and you can send me a personal message and I will respond to that message, and also will bring it up on the next blog so that you can see me face to face, and I can give you some good information about your situation, your current situation, or any topics that you may be interested in, and I will be happy to address them. I'm looking forward to building a strong relationship with everyone, and I know that we're going to nip this dating thing in the bud, and we're going to have everybody happy and in love. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Kimberly Hawthorne, The Dating Factor. Thank you.